Okay. Good evening, good morning, everyone. My name is Maria Mercedes T. Rodrigo. I'm a professor at the Department of Information Systems and Computer Science at the Ateneo de Manila University. I'm also the executive director of Arete, which is the Innovation and Creativity Hub of the Ateneo. I will share my screen now. Um, and just my purpose today is to talk a little about how we are trying to foster cross-disciplinary collaboration at the Ateneo. And to start off, I just wanted to give an orientation of where we are. So we are from the Philippines, which is over here. We are a country in Southeast Asia, and we have about more than we are an island nation, so we have more than 7,000 islands. We are the islands are typically clustered into Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. These are the three major island groups. We have a population of about 110 million people. We speak Filipino and English. These are our official languages. However, there are many other languages found throughout the country. Our major trading partners include the United States, China, Japan, and the EU. The Ateneo de Manila University is located in the National Capital Region, also known as Metro Manila, which is this part of the country. And within the National Capital Region, we are in Quezon City, which is the biggest city within the National Capital Region. We're over here, this part, we're in the northern part of Quezon City. We are neighbors with the University of the Philippines and also Miriam College. So we are along what is called the Katipunan Corridor because that is the Katipunan Avenue. That's the road where all these three universities are. The Ateneo de Manila used to be in the city of Manila. It was founded by the Spanish Jesuits in 1859. It used to be known as the Escuela Municipal de Manila. It was in Intramuros, and eventually one of the very famous people who went to the Ateneo was Jose Rizal, our national hero. It moved to the Padre Faro campus, and then eventually in 1952, it moved to the campus where we are now. The Arete is the creativity and innovation hub of the Ateneo. We broke ground for the building in 2014, and in 2017, the majority of the spaces were constructed. So this is the newest building on campus. What I wanted to talk to you about today was what we call the Sandbox in Arete. This is an on-campus physical space inside the building. It's located on the third floor. And we have several programs within the Sandbox. We call them the Sandbox Residency and the Sandbox Collab. The Sandbox Collab and Residency are part of Arete's programming, meaning it is part of what we as the hub, as the Creativity and Innovation Hub, do as part of our work. We provide support for ongoing transdisciplinary work, and we also provide workspaces and funding. Now, what the Sandbox residents and collabs receive from us are a physical space for 1 year, a financial grant, and then use of our other spaces. Like we have theaters, we have conference halls, which they can use free of charge. And they also have free use of our makerspace. Now, the reason why we created the Sandbox was because we wanted to provide a space where people could work together, cross-disciplinary. When we work on campus in our usual departments, the spaces are divided by discipline, and we don't necessarily know each other or work together because we don't have to. Um, and also, the range and variety of our collaborators is limited because we don't necessarily have to do projects together. The university supports commitment for spaces and opportunities to brainstorm, to try things together, and to fail with little consequence. So we provide all these things. We try to provide all these things to the projects, um, and we don't ask for very much in return. We don't ask for a paper or a journal article. We don't even ask for a product. We just ask for documentation. Um, when in order to select our residents, what we do is we make an open call to the community. We ask that they form groups, and to make sure that the groups are have an academic have rigorous academic grounding, some kind of artistic output, and some interaction with our public. And then we also ask them how they're going to collaborate and how they will use the grant over the course of 1 year. And then we evaluate the proposals based on whether it's an interesting mix, whether the starting point is quite fertile, and whether we are really going to be able to help them. Um, we noticed that because of the physical proximity within the building, the Sandbox residents tend to work together and they tend to get to know each other um, pretty well. And we've just been trying things out. Um, the university has been very kind in that they have not demanded too much from us. They have given us the freedom to experiment. We are trying to from this atmosphere, we have been able to foster concrete interdisciplinary and impactful things. And I just wanted to give one example, which is a project called Hearing Aid. It is a project that tries to create sonic geographies of the Ateneo Wild. Um, we essentially, the Ateneo Wild is a project that tries to document the wildlife within the campus. And what this project, Hearing Aid, does is it tries to create a soundscape, a collection of audio recordings of the campus. And this is where my presentation ends. Thank you all very much for your attention.